Alright, what's up YouTube? So I gotta pay for some more storage on my phone, but I'm gonna make the video as quick as possible. Um, so this video is gonna be pretty much, it should be titled "Maturing is When," and I'll be a couple of periods, or I may just change it once I type it in on Google and see how I can put hashtags and be able to like title this video correctly. But to me, maturing or just finding peace in your life is is when you get to a point to where you can sit up there and to where you can sit up there and you look at the things that you went through, and um, it could be simply pain, physical pain, mental pain, things that you go through with your family, friends, coworkers, and things like that. Now, things are fine with my family. Um, and maybe like the couple of like things, and it's not like I hate these people or they hate me. It's just certain things aren't eye to eye at the moment, but that's okay. Things get better in due time. Relationships, and maybe it could be a boyfriend or girlfriend or husband and wife, but relationships are more like fruits on a tree or vegetables on a plant or something like that. You gotta realize that when you fixing let's say you're not really doing well financially, you can't go out with your friends, or you can't do certain things with your friends and stuff like that. And I'm not throwing shots at nobody near me, because I'm very appreciative of the few friends or the handful of friends that I do have. But relationships in life are like are like fruits on a tree. And when you go through these seasons, sometimes certain fruits are going to fall off. It's going to be very rare that you're going to have people stick by you. And sometimes it may be for like, oh, that's embarrassing, or I don't want to be caught up with that individual. You know, one thing that one real life example that I can kind of relate on is Shannon Sharp, Shannon Sharp and Ray Lewis. And Shannon Sharp stuck by Ray Lewis when he was going through a murder. Now, even though Ray Lewis did not return the favor when it came to Shannon Sharp's sexual assault case and stuff like that, you know, rape and murder are just about the same. And I don't think that he raped that girl, but teachers their own opinion. But you gotta stick by your friends and your homies and base your opinion off of what's best for you. But especially when people stick their neck out for you, risking their careers, their reputations, and things like that. You have to recognize certain things, that when you go through these things and you're not able to do the things that you once were, or you may not act a certain way, that people are gonna leave. The people are gonna leave. A lot of people are gonna go. Kobe Bryant said it best, that friends come and they go. And me realizing these things has helped me not be kind of upset, not necessarily my friends, old friends, whether it's childhood friends or just whatever else, but it's just kind of upset at how they kind of ended, how they kind of drifted apart. And it wasn't that I wouldn't say that I wasn't necessarily used to change. It was just that I didn't understand it. And I didn't understand that when certain people did formulate opinions about me, I had two choices, or I had a few choices, two or three choices. Now, the first choice would be that I could sit there and mope and pout about it and shut down. Or the second choice can be that I can do something about it. And like Joe Rogan said, about martial arts, is that Joe Rogan realized that he wasn't a effed up person. He was just a person that was in a really bad situation. And martial arts helped him realize that you can't listen to everybody. Now, don't use this video as a chance to throw shots at somebody or treat somebody a certain way, but better you for you. Don't better you to get back at somebody, because the very same thing, because I read the Old Testament, the book of law, because the book of law meaning that the book that is right before the book of lies that come after particularly page 1300, the book of law, many times there have been people that pray to be in a better situation, and God gave it to them. Like I think it was King Hezekiah, or either Hezekiah or Zedekiah. I think it was Hezekiah. He was sick. He was a good king, but the problem was that when God added 15 years onto his life, that he sat up there, and the very thing that he did once he got well was that the king of Babylon came in and sent him a letter and sent him some gifts and stuff like that. He showed him everything, and the very same thing that once he got what he wanted, meaning his health, and he probably wished for more money to have great wealth and to have certain things in his life, he lost it all, and he got his eyes stabbed out, and before his eyes got stabbed out, they killed all his kids in front of him. So, when I say you better you for you, so meaning like I want to do martial arts, but the most important thing about martial arts is that you got to sit up there and you got to humble yourself. You have to learn from other people. So when I implemented martial arts into my life, my outside life, it helped me become a better person. It helped me to take in different people's opinions when it comes to my place of work, whether it comes from me just talking to family about something or friends about something, but everything, you got to better you for you. And that's what martial arts did for me. I wasn't a fucked up person. I was just in a fucked up situation. And it may not have been a household, it could just be just what I'm going through at that particular time. Realizing that just because it's an apple on a tree, meaning a friend, that is not my friend. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things happen. Just because, I'm a red apple and my family members are other red apples or green apples, it doesn't mean that the apples on that tree is going to stay fresh. Meaning the friendship, the relationship, everything is not going to stay the same. So when you get what the Lord, the God of Israel, I am, asked you, you got to sit up there and you got to better you for you. Because if you get what you want, and there's other stories in the Bible as well. I think one girl's name was Othalia or something like that. She was found in the field. She was a newborn. She was found in the field. She was abandoned at birth. And God gave her everything. Riches, beauty, everything. She was a whore to every nation on this earth, sleeping with any nigga that she could. And she lost it all. She was stripped of her clothes. Her kids was just, her kids, I forgot what happened to her kids and her family, but nothing good really happened to anybody. And she lost everything, because of what? And so basically what I'm just saying to you is, you'll get what you want if you work for it, but don't turn away from the Lord, the God of Israel, I am who I am, because if you do, you'll become a mockery to every nation. When your story is told from one generation to the next, if it makes it that far, or when it goes from ear to ear, your story will be a horror story to somebody, just like you have gang movies that are a horror to people's eyes, to people's ears, to people's hearts. So you gotta better yourself for you, and you can't do it for nobody else, because if you do, and you better yourself, but you go back and you shit on somebody, the people, even if it's the people who pissed you off or put you in a bad position, God's gonna humble you, and God's gonna let them people rule over you and do whatever to you. So better you for you, and don't better you to get back at somebody else once you achieved what you asked for. Like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for future videos. And also go to my YouTube shorts to also check out my content over there too.